What's up, everybody? Thank you for checking out the Self Mastery Core Fit video. So, I want to talk about right now is how to show up as your best self. What's the number one habit that you can develop to be able to show up as your best self each day, day in and day out? What do you think that might be? What's the number one thing you can do? Sleep. If you guess sleep, you're right. That's it. Sleep is the number one ticket. That's the number one tool to help give yourself that best advantage to show up as your best self, to get a minimum 7 hours of sleep. The goal is 8. If you can get to 9, that would be awesome. But can you get at least the minimum of 7 hours of sleep? Not 7 hours in bed, but 7 hours of sleep. Right now, at this moment that I'm doing this video, 4 days out of the week, I work Monday through Thursday. I get up at 3 a.m. because I have clients at 5 a.m. I get up at 3 a.m. so I can give myself 1 hour of time to myself. This is the number 2 habit of how to show up as your best self, is to have morning intentions. Intentional intentions. Every morning when you get up, that you're doing something intentionally to give yourself the best chance to have your best day. You already got your 7 hours of sleep. Now it's time to set those morning intentions in play. Reading, movement, and journaling. Those 3 things right there. I'm going to add in a 4th, meditation. Can you give yourself 15 minutes of time in the morning to set aside to do a little bit of journaling, a little bit of movement, a little bit of reading, and meditation? Meditation, just an easy, I do a 5-minute morning meditation that I get off of YouTube. I sit in front of the fireplace right now. It's wintertime. I sit in front of my fireplace. I feel that warm heat, and I lie there and I let this video that I listen to, this anyone talking about positivity, gratitude, positive energy, anything that's going to get my mind going in the right direction. That's what I'm going to start my morning with, to give myself that best intention. And then after that, I'm already on the ground. I'm going to do a little bit of a body flow. I'm going to do a little bit of stretching, just to stretch out my body from being in that position all night, from sleeping in that flat position. Now I'm going to stretch out my body a little bit and get a little bit of more circulation going, get that oxygen going in my brain. And then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to read. I have The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. I highly suggest that book. It's 365. It's a daily reading that you start your morning with. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes. And then I go into my journal. I journal about what I just read. So then it helps set my day off with intention. Then I have my Heroic app. I do a +1. I do a philosopher's note on my way to work. I do a few different things. And then I have my breakfast. I have my coffee. And then I give myself 1 hour to get to work. It takes me 30 minutes to get to work. But I give myself that 1 hour, or at least a minimum of 45 minutes. So I can get to work on time. I have a 15-minute window before I see my first client. Or if I run into traffic or a train or something happens, that gives me a 15-minute window so I'm not running in late. So therefore, I can show up to my first client as the best version of me possible. But that has to start off with intention. I'm going to just put it out there. If you think you're going to get less than 7 hours of sleep, if you think you're just going to wake up, maybe hit snooze once or twice, and then get your coffee, get some water, throw on your gym clothes or whatever it is, maybe you're getting ready for work, and then you're going to head out the door and you think that you're going to be the best version of you, I think there's a different play there. So I'm just going to put that out there right now, the self-mastery coaching. If that's something that you're interested in, come hit me up. Let's talk about what that looks like for you. But this is the number one thing that I'd like for you to work on right now, is getting that sleep. And then number 2, starting your morning off with intentions. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Self-mastery coaching here at Core Fit. That's what we do. Peace.